Okay, hi guys, today we'll learn about the this keyword. So without any delay, let's get started. Here is the MDN. Uh, so here is the code sandbox. I'll show you how this works and three methods of this, that is called apply and bind. Okay, all of this we're gonna learn and I'll teach you in a very simple manner, so you can quickly grab the concept, no? And I won't tell you any definitions, just let's get started and you'll understand how it works. Okay, so yeah, let's have a method person1. No, sorry, let's have an object person1, and person1 has some properties: name, Elon Musk, occupation, engineer. Let's have a method person details method. Inside this function, inside this person1 object, we have a method called person details, which will just console something, console.log, name, okay. Here's the method, but let's see what is the error we are getting. Let's refresh it and see the error. Okay, here are the problems. It says unexpected person1 is assigned a value but never used, unexpected use of name. So here it doesn't know what this name is. No, why? Because we cannot use it like it. Name is inside an object. What that object is? That object is person1. So person1 dot name, we can access it like this. So let's call person1 and see if we get name person1 dot person details. Let's see if we are getting name here. Yes, we are getting the name Elon Musk here. Okay, now there is one more way to do it. No, we can use, instead of person1 dot name, we can use this dot name, and again we'll get the same result. And I should not have deleted this, but yeah, I'll write this again. person1 dot person details. See, we get Elon Musk here. No, so what this does is, this refers to this object person1. Let me repeat what I said again. Here the this dot name, in this dot name, the this refers to this object person1. Okay, so whenever you see this inside a method and the method inside an object, the this refers to the object which contains that particular method. Understood? So here this in this dot name, refers to person1. So person1 dot name, we got Elon Musk. Okay, so you may ask, what's the use of it? Let me show you what's the use of it. Let's say there is one more person, person2. and we can have any number of persons we want. Let's say we have one more person, person 2. This time let's say name is Roger Federer and occupation is playing tennis. Okay, so if I let me clear console. If I call person details, that is this method, but this time instead of person 1 I'll call it inside of person 2. Let's see what happens. We got Roger Federer here. Okay, and notice one thing, I don't have to do any changes here, because this time the this in this dot name will refer to person 2 and not to person 1 or anyone else for that matter. We can have any number of person and we don't have to change this. If we don't have this keyword, we have to write person 2 dot name, and we have to do it in, let's say we make person 3, then we have to say person 3 dot name, there is person 4, we have to do person 4 dot name, and so on and so forth. Okay, but if there is this, we don't have to write that particular object's name, because this already refers to that particular object in which it is present. Okay, so but you may say that this is not a very great use of like this, no? Yeah, I understand and I agree. Okay, so let's see some great uses of this by using the 3 methods that this provides us with. What are those 3 methods? 1, call, second method is apply, and third method is bind. Okay, so first let's understand the call method. Okay, let's see how it works. Let's say I don't have this, yeah, okay, here you can see in person 1 we have this person details method, but in person 2 we don't have any such method. Okay, so you see previously that we can call this person 1 dot person details. Okay, and we'll get as expected Elon Musk here. We got Elon Musk here. Okay, see, we got Elon Musk here. Okay, because person 1 dot person details will execute this, no, this dot name, and this refers to this person 1, and this dot name hence refers to Elon Musk, and Elon Musk gets printed in console. But what if I want to print Roger Federer instead of Elon Musk? Okay, now notice one thing that here instead of person 1 I cannot do person 2. Why not? Because person 2 does not contain the person details method. So then how to call this person details method for person 2? Okay, let me come again. How to call this person details method which is present in person 1 for person 2? Here the call method comes in picture. We can do it like this. See, dot call, and here we'll give reference to the method, the reference to the object we wanna use. So see, we get Roger Federer here. Let me again clear this console. See, we get Roger Federer here. So you saw how we did it. We did person dot person details, and in that way we got access to this, and since we want to refer this person details to this person 2 object, we use this call method, no? And you can see the syntax how we used it. If there is some other person 3, let's say there is some person 3, let's say there is a person 3 name Rajat, and occupation is making videos. Okay, no, not making videos but coding. Now if we want to call this on person 3, the same person details method, I'll do this. You can see the Rajat is being printed here. So yeah, here's how call works. But in general what we do is we don't do things like this. No, we extract out this particular function which we wrote in person 1 method, and we define it outside. So let's define this function on its own. Function person details, and yeah, it is console.log. Now what will happen, this won't work because person 1 no more contains this person details method, but this person details method is on its own. So we can call, see, let me clear the yeah, you can see Rajat is being printed, so that we can call this person details method on any object we want. Let me come again, we can call this person details method along with any object we want. No, this is a separate method. So here we call it with person 3. If I call it, let me call this for person 2 and person 1 also. Person 1, person 2 and person 3. See, anonymous, Roger Federer, Rajat. You can see all 3 of these are being printed. Okay. So yeah, this is about, no, this is not about call. One more thing is left. Let's say this method has some, let me write something, this dot name is an, let me use this occupation too, is an, this dot occupation, and instead of playing tennis I'll write tennis player. Instead of coding I'll write coder. Okay, so let me refresh it so that you guys can see clearly. So here we can see Elon Musk as an engineer is expected, because this dot occupation is an engineer. For Roger Federer, tennis player. For Rajat is an coder. Okay, so yeah, we got this. Now one more thing I want to show you guys is, let's say there is a parameter here. Let's say that parameter is country. Now, and let's say I want to do something like Elon Musk as an engineer and lives in US. So we'll have country here. Okay, now how to provide this parameter? No, like if this person details dot call is being printed, Elon Musk is an engineer and lives in what, we don't know what. Okay, so this is what we get here. Elon Musk is an engineer and lives is undefined, because this country is undefined, and the same for all 3. Okay, so we'll provide the country here. Let me comment all US, and it's an string. So yeah, see here, Elon Musk is an engineer and lives in US. We got this. Okay, so whatever the parameter the function is having, we can provide those parameters as arguments, but will provide those arguments after the reference to the method is being provided. Here we already provided the reference to the method. Now this may have like, doesn't matter, this may have like 20 parameters. We can provide these 20 parameters in line here. Okay, US and like anything you want, no? And let's say one more, let's say hobby. Elon Musk is an engineer and lives in US, and loves, not car, loves hobby. Okay, but again you can see the hobby is undefined, loves hobby. What's hobby? So let's have his hobby, let's have car here, let's have cars here. So we got Elon Musk as an engineer who love cars. Okay, engineer who love cars. Okay, so we got it here. So yeah, that's what call is all about. You can do it for person 2 and person 3 also. Let me do it for person 2, where Roger Federer lives. Maybe Switzerland, no? So Switzerland, and what he loves, let's say he loves cheese. So see, Roger Federer is a tennis player who lives in Switzerland and loves cheese. See magic? We can do this for person 3 also. So yeah, that's call. Now let's understand another method, that's apply. Okay, apply method. There is, I don't know what's the use of like even having this method, no? Because call and apply are very similar. The only difference, the single difference being, what we do in call, if the function has some parameters, what we do is, after giving the reference to the object, we give the parameters. Okay, but in apply, what we'll do is, again we'll do the same thing. After giving reference to the object, we'll provide the parameters, but in this case we'll provide the parameters in an array. Okay, so these parameters are the elements of the array. That's the only difference. Let me show you what I mean. Let me just copy this and paste it here. Like if I do, let's see, if I do apply here, what happens. And let me comment this out. Okay, so yeah, it gave us some error, because if we are doing apply, we have to give an array. All the arguments should be in the array. See, now it's working. Like that's the only difference. Even if we have a single argument to provide, we should give it in an array. See, we gave it an array. Okay, because since we have not provided the hobby is undefined, no? Elon Musk is an engineer who lives in US and love undefined. So we can provide the hobby here also, love cars. That's it. So yeah, that's the only thing that is missing. Now let's see another method, the third one. Yeah, that's your third method. What was it? bind. Okay, bind is, there is some difference, so let's understand the bind method, how it works. No, okay, now you'll understand the bind method better if I first tell you the difference between call and bind. Okay, just listen to it, and after I code you'll understand it. It's easy, no worries. So yeah, in call method what we do is we call that particular function immediately. No, we call a we are calling this person details. Okay, this person details function with reference to person 1, so we are calling that right at that place immediately when we write it. Okay, but in bind method we make a copy of this function to be called at later stage. Let me reiterate, in call method what we do is we call the method along with the reference to the respective object immediately, so we call the function immediately. But in bind we make a copy of the function to call at a later stage whenever we want. Okay, let me show you the bind in action. So how bind works is, let me have this const all the details is equals to person details dot bind. We have person 1, again we'll have 2 arguments, one US, a second is cars. So yeah, this is like, that's it, this is what bind does. Now we can call all the details anywhere we want. Okay, let's call, because like let's call first, no, let's call all the details, let's execute all the details. See, we got a result, Elon Musk is an engineer who lives in US and loves cars. Okay, so what bind does is, it is not executing the method immediately, it is giving us the copy of the method along with this person 1, along with, it is giving us the copy of the method along with a particular object. Okay, so it's like, it's set, if this person 2, then this all the details will only, then if there is person 2, then all the details, yeah, since we provided US and car, so yeah, if there is person 2, then what was it, Switzerland, no, the spelling of Switzerland is Switzerland and cheese. So see Roger Federer. So yeah, so here a copy of this person details is being provided so that we can call it at any stage. But one thing to note is, this person details is binded with person 2 only. So whenever we call, we are calling it with reference to person 2 only. Okay, if we want it call with person 1, we have to make another copy with person 1. Understood? If we want to call it with person 1, we have to make another copy with person 1 and all the details 1. Now if we want to call it, we have to call all the details 1. See, you would Elon Musk engineer who love cars. Yeah, so yeah, that's about bind, and that's all about this. I hope you guys understood it. If you do, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.